You need £9,000 in UK. So today in this video we are going to see what are safe options which migrants can use to get the loan in UK. So let us talk about the personal loan from the banks. This is the safest method to borrow money as a migrant. To qualify, normally banks check your proof of income and your credit score. Normally they go for your pay slips or the bank statements. Some banks may require you to have a bank account for more than 3 to 6 months in UK. The biggest advantage is safety because you're borrowing the money from a regulated financial institution. The good thing is the interest rates are always lower than the regular lenders. The repayment periods are clearly defined, regularly is between 1 to 5 years. However, the bad thing is like the approval can take few days to weeks. It depends on for how long you have been in UK, and it also depends on your credit score, which is very important. So always try to compare different banks before you apply to find the best rate. Now we have seen the banks. Now let's compare the loan comparison sites like Experian or ClearScore. These ones can help you to find the best options without damaging your credit score. The loan comparison sites like Experian, ClearScore and Money Supermarket, they make it easy to understand which loans are available for you without visiting the banks. So what these sites are doing is these sites basically ask you for your details like your income details and credit details, and they will show you different personal loans which are tailored and available for you. The best part is that most of them don't affect your credit score if you check your eligibility. Always focus on the APR. What is the APR? APR is the annual interest rate and the repayment period. So always check for different options so that you don't end up in high interest paying debt. Another option for the migrants to find a quick money or the loan is approaching their employers. Employers can give them a loan for a short period of time. Some companies give you the salary advance, or they can approach you with short-term loan. So what is the advantage? The advantage is like loan is directly deducting from your salary, and the interest rate is also particularly very low compared to the personal loans from the bank. So the drawback is like every company or the employer doesn't support this kind of loan, and it depends on the policy of the company. So always check for the company policy before you take the loan from your employer. So if your employer also cannot help you, then another best option is to look forward for a credit card system. So this credit card can be used for the short-term borrowing of the money. Always remember that the credit cards come with some sort of warnings for you guys. The credit cards are easy to apply, they are easy to use. So there are many credit card companies for the migrants like the Barclays cards, TSB Classic Credit Card, Capital One Classic, HSBC Credit Card, Vanquise bank cards, which can be used if you have the lower credit score. So the advantage is it can cover your urgent expenses. Also, it helps to improve your credit score for the future. However, the problem is like most of the credit cards, they carry high APR, the interest, so they have a high risk of debt if the repayments are not made on the time. So always check for the interest rate and fees before you buy any of the credit cards. Finally, let's talk about the last option, which is the prime lenders and other loan options. So what are the prime lenders? The prime lenders are the regulated financial institutions which offers you the regulated loans and more balanced interest rates. So what are the examples? The examples are like the HSBC, Lloyds, NatWest and the Barclays. So they typically improve your loan request based on your income and based on your credit score. So how they are different from the other unverified pay lenders are like they are not gonna charge you high interest rates. So the loan repayments are very safe and they are legally covered. The problem with the unverified lenders are like sometimes they can charge you high APR. Sometimes it can be even more than 400% for you. If you're a migrant looking for £9,000, always prioritize the banks and the prime lenders first. Then try to compare the options online or check with your employer. Always try to avoid high risky loans at any cost.